A major figure in Navajo myth, a skinwalker has the ability to turn into, possess, or disguise themselves as an animal. Its Navajo name translated into English is, by means of it, it goes on all fours. Skinwalkers are always evil beings, never good. The skinwalkers are said to be able to possess the bodies of human victims if a person locks eyes with them. After taking control, the skinwalker can make its victims do and say anything. Skinwalkers can also cause illnesses, destroy property, and kill. Once skinwalkers are shape-shifted, their eyes appear human-like and will turn bright red when light shines on them. When they are in human form, their eyes look like those of animals. They are allegedly nearly impossible to kill. The Navajo people do not like to talk about skinwalkers outside of their culture. Therefore, not much concrete information is known. However, we have many recorded encounters, some of which make up these 3 true disturbing skinwalker stories. This happened about 12 years ago. My family owns a farm in the heart of an Indian reservation. One winter I was home for Christmas taking care of the farm while my parents were away Christmas shopping. Late in the night, I heard all our cows freaking out. I knew it had to be the wild dogs. They were always running around the area. I threw on some boots, grabbed a shotgun, loaded it up, and headed out to the field. It was cloudy, but there was a full moon that sometimes broke through the clouds to light up all of the snow. This was just like a horror movie. I ran out into the middle of the field where I saw 2 dogs. They were fighting each other. I thought I could easily shoot both since they were bunched together. So, I pumped a shell into the chamber. Then it happened. The 2 dogs heard me rack. They both stopped, looked over at me, and ran away. On their back legs. I froze. All the stories about skinwalkers flew through my mind. They were all just boogeyman stories. That night, they became real. I was moving and had just completed cleaning the house with my 10-year-old son. We finished after nightfall. Even at that late hour, we decided to head to our new place. It was time for us to move on from the past. As we walked out the front door, I saw a figure move from behind my neighbor's car to a nearby tree that stood between our apartments. The thing did not have red glowing eyes, snarling teeth, or rotten smell. But it did move quickly, but not quick enough to avoid the light from a nearby light post. It didn't look at me or come towards me. It moved as if trying to avoid being seen. I kept on going to the car. I was within 15 feet of the figure, but I didn't look back to fully inspect it. What I did see was a wolf-like animal that sort of resembled something out of Disney's Beauty and the Beast, just not as cartoonish. It had brown fur that completely covered it. It wasn't a pelt. No, it was a very large wolf. It didn't have any human traits except that it walked on its hind legs. The thing cowered behind the tree as we got into our car. When we got inside, I asked my son if he saw it. Thankfully, he had not. I was camping alone one weekend, something I had always done without incident. As I left the area in the morning, I spotted a coyote that was nearby. I loaded up my truck and started to drive down the washout to the fire road. At the end of the wash, I saw the coyote following me. When I pulled onto the road, it was running next to my truck. Freaked out, I sped up. I was easily doing 40 miles an hour, and the creature kept up. I put the pedal to the floor. When I looked over, the coyote was running on 2 legs and was wearing what looked like buckskin pants. An instant later, it was a person wearing a coyote fur, keeping pace with my truck. When I looked again, it was gone.